We give out a couple of $100,000 worth of toys a year.
It just gives you a break from what we're going through. You know, there's people out there who care.
You don't even notice what you're doing, but like it really could change someone's life.
He sent like a whole truck with like a band.
The joy was immense. Just to see the smile on the faces of the families sometimes.
How is this pronounced?
Misameach.
Misameach.
Very good. First try. Nice. Okay.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, fine. So this is a place where children, adults, and families of ill children, disabled children, special needs, and so on, could come and have a safe place to come play. Private place. It's not a public. It's not open to the public. It's just for them and their families. The amazing volunteers here you see over here. Each and one, they give hours and hours of their time. I see all these games here. Check them out. Check it out. What's going on here? Hi, Rafal.
Hi, Rafal. How are you? Good to see you.
This is a family, the Boyer family right here.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
We go to hospitals and we go visit sick children all the time and houses. So all these costumes here, you see that elephant there, the huge elephant.
Right.
And all these different blow-up costumes, all that stuff. This is stuff that we use. Volunteers, hundreds of volunteers go to many children's hospitals, sometimes even non-Jewish children too. We help everyone with this. We go to hospitals, we give it out. We go to houses, we give it out. Children come here, we give it out. We give out a couple of $100,000 worth of toys a year.
This guy who just walked in there, that skinny guy, his name is SHULEM LEMMER. He's a Hasidic guy who was signed by Universal, as I told you. He's gonna be singing that. This guy right here.
Oh, wow.
Hey, hi, how is it?
Nice to meet you.
This is a beautiful space where it gives, unfortunate, unhealthy kids an opportunity to feel like everyone else. Just seeing their faces light up and smiling, and the parents telling me, they had treatments the entire day, and this is the biggest smile they've had in weeks, and just makes you want to do it again and again and again.
When you have an organization like this that really allows families to come here, do their thing, enjoy each other's company, just have a good time, let the hair down figuratively, I think it's something unbelievable. It's why I'm part of this organization for many years. But when it comes to the music, there seems to be a certain level of comfort that it creates, and it also inspires people to, to get out of bed sometimes or to smile. I mean, I've been in people's houses where you had a 10-year-old kid just came back after weeks of chemo in the hospital setting. They're at home for the first time. We did a birthday for them. Just to see the smile on the faces of the families sometimes, their siblings, and the comfort it brings them is unbelievable.
Most of the kids have had cancer or going through chemo.
Cancer, chemo. There's plenty of people that just have debilitating diseases that will never recover, and this is their moment.
Should I get on there? Yeah? Think I can fit in here?
You got this, you got this, you got this.
Oh, yeah. Go, 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 go.
Over here, go, go, go. Hi.
Ready?
Ready? You can do it. You can do it.
Woo!
No, you need more.
Here we go. His name is Jumpy Green. Okay. Jumpy Green. Yeah, that's his name.
Hey, what's up?
He's our recording studio director right here.
They come in, they like music, they enjoy music, so they come in here to the studio, we sit there, we record with them, they come by the mic, we play some soundtracks, we have some fun with them, and we have a good time basically with them, and then we send out the songs to their family members and everything so that they can have a nice experience and a fun time. It's a work in progress. So then the kid will come, we'll tell him what to do, and he'll sit down with me, and we'll make a full track together.
So I studied in Lakewood when I was about 16, 17 years old. We're talking 10 years ago. And this organization had just started then. But there were literally waiting lists of people who wanted to volunteer here. And they just couldn't handle the volume of people who wanted to volunteer. I'm not sure it's still the same today, but I imagine it is.
Come here. Right, Misameach, right?
Yes,
Right?
it is.
Why is it an amazing organization?
Because it's fun.
It's fun. Misameach takes kids and families that have sick children in any sort of way, people that are in and out of the hospital, people that aren't, all different things, and they give them the most amazing time that they can have in the world. They call me up, they're like, listen, you're a juggler, right? I said, yeah, I'm a juggler. They're like, all right, you go down to this house, I come in, there's a huge party going on. There's like 20 guys there. Right. They're dancing, they're singing. There's a sick boy sitting on the couch with cancer, and his family's there. They're all just watching. The joy was immense. I was swept up. I got up there, I juggled, I did my thing, I danced, and from then I'm here, I'm 22. How's that? 10 years later, I'm still here. Thank God.
I've been volunteering with Misameach for 7 years by now. And people ask me, like, you know, you make a kid smile, you know, does it really change his life? Does it really make a difference? You know, is it just for the moment? So I have a story that I'd love to share with the world. We had a little girl, I don't know, she was 4 or 5, I don't remember exactly the age. She was in the hospital, she went through a terrible illness, something no one should ever know about, you know, and she was there, and we came and tried to, you know, make her a little happy. We had a little music, and we had a couple clowns there. And one of the prizes they gave her was a roll of stickers. And this girl hasn't spoken in over a year. She lost her ability to speak, and they were trying to, you know, try to bring it back, and they couldn't do it. One of the volunteers handed her a roll of stickers. She's looking at it, and she put it up to her mouth. And you know, we had I think it was someone on a trumpet who was sitting there playing, and she puts it up into her mouth and goes "Phew," into the roll of the stickers. And she looked around at her mother, and she's like, wait. And like, this is a girl that hasn't spoken, hadn't made a sound in a long time. Went "Phew," and she was like "Phew," and like it kind of brought back the memory. The injury wasn't in her mouth. The injury wasn't. You know, it was a mental illness, and that prevented her from having that ability. But like, you know, she started getting back to words, and she knew what to say. She didn't know how to verbalize it, and it's kind of brought back her ability to be able to verbalize and bring it back. You know, it took time till the words were clear again. Right. But like she learned how to express herself with her mouth, and just from a little. So you know, we kind of think like, you know, we're just making someone laugh, making someone smile. You don't realize the significance of how much you can do to someone. You don't even notice what you're doing, but like it really could change someone's life.
How has this institution been for you as a family, as a parent? Has it been a huge impact in your life? Or?
It's definitely been much easier to deal with our struggles and like everything that we're going through, being that we know that we have this organization that, you know, like even during COVID, for example, when like we were all alone in the house and like we couldn't get out or go anywhere, like he sent like a whole truck with like a band, like playing music with a band, like a whole band to outside. He drove by, they came outside, we were able to get out and just to like have some like life, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't do it once, he did it twice. He had like another like famous singer came by and he sang, like we did like social distance, and it was just really nice to know that, you know, we have such a caring like community, you know what I'm saying?
Like my wife was saying before, during the heavy time of COVID when we were locked up in a house, and we were actually quarantined because of my son also, he called us up, he goes, come outside in a half hour, there's going to be an open truck, and there was live music on there were singers, everyone was far away from each other. He came actually in a full bodysuit, this was funny, and he was singing, we were dancing outside on the lawn, you know, me and my sons, and we just, you know, it just gives you a break from what we're going through. You know, there's people out there who care. My son just had his 15th birthday. We didn't have to call up. He called us up because I know it's his birthday. Bring him over. Let me get live music. Let me get some singers over here. Your kids could enjoy it. Bring some friends over. And it was a beautiful, beautiful, I think it was a Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. And people came over and just, you know, like something that we wouldn't be able to do on our own or at home now. we were able to do over here, and there's no place like it.
So it's changed your life in a positive way.
100%.
We also have Sunday nights. We have girls that are over 18 that are either born with a disability or handicapped or something like that. They come here and we do activities with them. We could do paint night or making flowers or doing something fun, painting glass or whatever it may be. A lot of them don't have what to do so much,
Right.
They're post-high school, not all of them have jobs, so they do come here and it gives them an activity for the week. Like there's one 16-year-old girl that I'm very connected to.
Okay.
She doesn't come here often at all, but I actually go to her house all the time. She's bedbound, she's bedridden.
Okay.
She all of a sudden lost all her mobility and muscles, and I'm very close to her. I'm close to the family, and I feel like a family member to her, yes. Right now it's hard for her to talk.
Okay,
but
okay.
She loves me,
So do you feel like you can feel all this connection through nonverbal communication, right?
Yeah.
You don't need someone to talk to you, right? You
No,
can
for
feel it.
sure, yeah.
That's beautiful. You don't run after
We don't
them?
ask families for money. That's
You
our
don't ask
thing.
families
We
for
don't.
money.
We don't ask families for money. We never ask
Come
them.
over here to enjoy the facility.
We don't ask them for money. We don't bother them at all
Okay,
for that.
so I'm going to ask for money here. If anyone wants to donate to this beautiful cause that helps children, that helps relieve the stress of parents, I will leave. What is the name of the website?
Misameach, M-I-S, actually spreadingsmiles.org. It's two sites.
Spreadingsmiles.org. I will leave the link below. Guys, thanks for coming along on this. This is a very beautiful cause.
Take anything, small or large. $1 is also meaningful to us.
Add it on Amazon Smile. That won't cost you $1, won't cost you a cent. And every purchase you make on Amazon, go to smile.amazon.com. Every purchase you make, Amazon will give us 0.5% of your purchase. Will be donated to our organization.
I'll leave that link too. Thank you all. Okay, thank you audience coming along on that. Another deep dive into the Hasidic world. Very interesting. I'm gonna get some good sleep and get back at it tomorrow in Brooklyn. Until next one.